What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and today we're going to be taking a look at a bit of Osiris New Dawn with CaptainShack, no less, although he has actually started a little bit ahead of me. He dumped into the multiplayer server that we were working on last night, get a bit of a feel for this game, and this one looks really, really intriguing, because it's come out of bloomin' nowhere, and looks remarkably complete. Like, you'll notice it's got a multiplayer button already, which a lot of them just avoid like the plague to begin with. And not only that, but the multiplayer actually bloomin' works. So, I believe I should be able to come and join CaptainShack with relative ease. So, hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick intro before we get it any further, and now I'm just going to go and jump in on Discord and see if I can disturb him a little. It came out yesterday on early access on Steam. I'll stick the link down in the video description once we're done.
Commander!
Hello?
Do you read me?
Coming through loud and clear, Captain.
I'm lost in a cave.
Good. I saw someone mention a cave.
There's creatures.
I hope he goes in. I hope he goes in because he's never coming out.
I see the exit. I see the exit.
Oh, okay. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. My oxygen level is really low because I sprinted my ass out of there as fast as I could run.
So these creatures were as friendly as the worm, then?
So far they just kind of looked at me. They were kind of stuck in the roof.
Well, that's not
Jetpack.
so bad.
And now I'm trying to get out of the cave. You know what I didn't think about was how am I going to get out once I got in? Where are you located right now? Are you in? Are you?
I'm just spawning in. I imagine I'm going to be back at our structure.
Roger that. I finished up some of the walls, and I'm out looking for magnesium. And I think you're the person.
I know the location of the magnesium. I can go to our magnesium field if you want. Oh, you did finish the walls. Yeah, very nice.
Oh no! Crap! I'm stuck in a corner. Like I'm stuck in a wall.
Oh no!
Oh no! My resources. I've got lithium. I've got
lithium. What?
Yeah, I found a bunch of lithium. I've got titanium that I came out of the cave with, copper, and I have a potato on me. I don't want to lose my potato.
I lost my potato. My potato is long gone. I died last night, guys, which means that I have no potato and no weaponry. But it's probably fine.
Damn it! I'm gonna have to kill myself.
You are gonna have to kill yourself and hope that you respawn here.
Yeah. There's no way. There's no about it. I didn't bring any other resources with me. I'm going to lose everything. We're not going to have any weapons.
No. Can we even make weapons yet? I don't even think we can.
Yeah, we can. I think we can make the pistol. Check the forge.
Yeah, we can in the forge. Steel, glass, titanium, ironically.
I can't switch weapons either, so I'm totally derped out. Let me log out.
It's got to be worth a shot.
And log back in. Because I don't want to die now. I got these resources on me.
Well, this will be an interesting test as well, because we'll be able to see whether or not you are actually hosting this server or whether they're hosting the server.
I just dropped out. Are you still in?
I am still in. So yeah, the servers are actually being hosted on their end, it seems.
Oh, that is so weird.
Which is not what you'd expect.
No, that's really cool though. I wonder if we did like a community server in this once the player cap gets knocked up. Because let me see what
I think it's 20 at the moment.
If I select this guy, they dropped it down to 12 in the patch last night.
Oh, I see.
But it was like 20 something. But when they knock it up, that'd be really cool to have like, here is the private server for the XP gamers community, for the Wasted Space community.
Definitely.
Right. So let me rejoin multiplayer.
Good luck.
Private universe. Please tell me you're gonna fix this for me. 1 out of 2 players because you have to invite people. And
this game is so dark at night.
Select. Yeah, I do like that they're not afraid to allow the game to be so dark you can't see. That's why you have a flashlight.
And all you can see is the flashlight, and that even that doesn't light up that far.
Yep. Day 3. All right. I can move again.
Wow, that actually fixed it.
It's
Sweet.
not the answer. Yeah, don't do that. You can just reconnect. I'm making my way out now. Can you give me the coordinates of the base?
I'm not at the base anymore. I wrote them down last night, though. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm looking through my papers now. Oh, I
Negative
got it.
6.2, 11.5.
Yep. 11.5, that's what. Okay, cool. Since we don't have a beacon, guys, we've got to actually write down the coordinates. Damn it, Bob. So I went into the cave. My robot was like, nah, screw that shit. I'm not going in. He just wandered off.
I could kind of understand, though.
You are a jerk.
Nope. Big fat nope to that dark tunnel.
What direction was the resources in?
I thought I was heading towards them, but it is kind of dark, and I may be a bit lost. Because I know I've gone too far now.
All right, I'm going to try to find you so we can work together. Since I'm the only one with a weapon to defend himself.
I can hammer them a bit until they beat me up and eat me.
You going to whack them with your chisel?
It didn't work well last time I tried it. I don't expect it's going to work well today either. I think I'm almost there.
What is it? I got... Yeah, we've got... if we can get ammo, you can use my rifle. And I'll use my... Or I'll give you my little auto pistol.
Yeah.
All right, get out of here.
Cool. Yeah, I am almost there.
Well, if you can find that, I'll grab some more titanium, and I'll meet you back at base.
Sounds like a plan. You going back in the cave then? Oh no, you didn't need to lose. You didn't need to lose it.
I got some resources out of the cave. I found some titanium outside the cave, so mine this up. Oh, I found a rubber tree today.
A rubber tree?
Yeah, I just whacked it and it gave me rubber, so we don't need the
Hey, technically, that is kind of how rubber works, but normally you'd.
Sheets.
Yeah, probably not so much like that.
It came off in like refined sheets, so I'm not quite sure if that's how that works.
I literally can't see a thing. I know there's magnesium out this direction, but where? Where in the blackness is it?
I can't even see my robot. With the weather going on right now, we've got this like dust storm running through. At least it's not raining. The ground is shaking.
Oh God, move! That's probably me.
Going on.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the right place. It's Denia Crater where the magnesium is. But yeah, I don't want to get eaten by the worm that I can't see. There it is. I just saw the shadow of it go over the top.
Ugh. So guys, there is this gigantic dune-style worm. Like, we're talking, I say gigantic, and I'm sure you're picturing something far smaller than it actually is. Like, it takes up your entire screen if you get anywhere near it. It is massive. And when the ground shakes, it's kind of your warning that it's coming.
It's about to leap out of the sand. And just like, if you don't move, it's going to leap out of the sand onto your face.
Probably pay attention to my direction of travel. I lost Bob. He'll find his way. He always seems to get lost and then find his way.
They do have health. I mean, I do imagine they can die.
Don't tell me that. I kind of just abandoned him to the wastes.
He'll probably be fine. He's tough. Diamonds in the cave Shack was in. We're going to have to do a cave trip at some point.
Well, all we have to do is head north. The caves are kind of hard to spot unless you come at them at the right angle.
Oh, is the sun rising finally?
Oh, I hope so. Daylight.
Oh God. And then a massive spider crab claw comes down across my vision. Like, time to run.
Time to go.
Is it still there? Oh God, it's still there.
What we really need to build is a satellite of some kind. Because apparently those things can detect resources for you. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
I kind of hope aliens are attracted to light. I just turned off my light because I saw an arachnid. And I was like, I don't actually know if they notice flashlights or not. But it'd be cool if they did. I believe our base is on the other side of this boulder.
Oh my God, that thing.
Whoa!
I am so dead. They've got the shadow of this huge crab chasing me down. I am screwed.
Tremor-looking worm things in front of me. Don't die. Don't die, Commander. I've got a baked potato. I can help.
I'm 300 meters out from the base this time. There's no way I'm making it back. Just whack it with the hammer a few times. No, I don't think that's the way. I'm just saying, in my experience so far, that's not been the way. Can I, like, get up onto this tree with the jetpack, maybe, out of it? No, I most definitely can't.
I'm trying to get around these two worm creatures. I don't want any trouble. Worm dude.
Oh god, it hit me. No, I've run out of oxygen. Damn it, I knew it. Yeah, when you run out of oxygen in this game, guys, by running, you then end up permanently out of oxygen until you get back to base.
So don't burn all your O2. You burn your O2 by sprinting.
Yep, which I've done with this crab monster chasing me.
Okay, base should be right up here. -6, 11.5.
Sure.
Okay, next time that. What's up?
I'm almost back.
You're almost back?
I'm going to come
I'm
over the
almost
ridge
back.
line again with the... Oh god, there's a thing there as well.
There's a thing.
There's
Very
just
destructive.
horrible monsters chasing me from all angles.
I'm trying to run.
They are like giant saberoids. That makes it worse. Don't say stuff like that. Get me inside the dome. Things inside the dome with me. Oh, I can breathe.
Almost back to base. Did you get back with the resources?
I did, yes. I'm back with the resources.
Mission accomplished.
I didn't get as much as I wanted, but... I
Hey, you got some.
Oh, it's still here.
Made my way around the monster doom creatures. 11.5 is where we're heading.
Go on, drone. Get it.
What is it? I hear combat music. I'm scared.
Sorry, the drone's got my back.
I'm happy to hear your drone is back. After last night, he kind of like wandered off.
Just disappeared on us, yeah. Now he's busy
Yeah.
fighting young crab monster and the Colossus at the same time.
I know where I am.
'Cause
This
he's
is
a
the
beast.
ridge line. I'm coming up the high end of the ridge line, the one closest to the base.
Oh, yeah, so you are.
Try to eat some of my potato.
He's getting his ass kicked.
Because I see the trees now. Walking Simulator Space Edition.
Is there space in the forge?
Probably not. But do you see the stuff
No,
that I put
no.
in the cargo container? Oh, that's a... I'm
Yeah.
here.
This
I
is
got
why
your
I'm
back.
wondering if there's space, is because I'm getting my ass kicked. Big style.
Oh, I think I shot him in the eyeball. So we're good.
But suit breaches in this, by the way, guys, are fixed with duct tape. With which you have
Duct
an infinite roll that you just continuously apply to your face every time things go wrong.
Where you at? There you are.
Hello.
Hey, man.
How's my drone doing? Oh, he might win.
Is he fighting that thing? Here, I'll give
Yeah,
it.
he accidentally hit it when trying to kill the other one.
We like set up our base in their territory. They just keep coming.
Yeah, that's probably our own fault, I think.
At least it's not the what was it, like the arachnid attack that we had the other night, where it was just the crab-looking things attacking over and over again.
Indeed. Right, should we make a pistol?
Yes. Let's make a pistol, and
Rather
then
than-
let's also make the airlock.
Yeah, good plan. Because
That's-
those
that's what I
things are infinite ammo, aren't they? They just recharge, right? Whereas the assault
Yes.
rifle needs actual ammo for it.
And it's fairly expensive. It uses a lot of steel, which is one
Yeah.
of the things I needed you to go get resources for. So
Yeah, no worries. I have some magnesium.
let me run into the base here and save while you're doing that. Do you need
What am I
anything
doing?
from me resource-wise? Build yourself a pistol. I
Oh,
say.
I'm ju-
and then
yeah.
Build ourselves an airlock.
It looks like we might actually be quite low on iron, ironically.
What? Let me see what
I mean, there's some right
Yeah.
nearby, so...
Yeah, I don't have any on me. Let me check the cargo container.
Yeah, we're short on iron. Oh, is the cargo
we got
container
38.
playing ball now?
Yeah, check it and see if you have iron in there. There should be 38 sitting in there.
Oh yeah, that all works. Nice.
So we get you a pistol, I say, and we get an airlock for our center habitat.
Mm-hmm.
And build off of it from there.
Sounds like a plan.
I actually need to drop off resources in the depository. I've got a bunch from my epic mission into the caves. The Caves of Wonder.
Okay, 1 steel.
And some alien meat. We also have rubber, if you need it. And we'd have more if Bob would make it back to base. Lazy Bob.
I hope they make it so that eventually you don't need to take stuff out of the forge's inventory in order to use it.
I mean, why would it have an inventory if it wasn't going to use it to craft things? I think that's just a minor oversight on their part, or something they haven't added yet. I don't know what happened to Bob. He'll come back. He always does. This happens all the time with him.
Yeah, he just buggers off.
He just wanders off.
And then we want... We don't need anything else from here, do we? We need to make the building.
Yeah. Yeah, we just need to go make the airlock. Did you make yourself a pistol? You did. Nice.
I have a pistol.
Are the weapons firing synced now? DCB firing?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Excellent.
Sweet. Wow, so
You
they've
can
actually
mine with this?
fixed a fair bit
Yeah,
since
like
yesterday.
since last night, a lot has changed.
Impressive.
There was some titanium up in the roof of the cave. I was actually able to shoot it to get a little bit of the mining done because I couldn't jetpack to it. So you
It's
can.
just too high up, yeah.
It's not very good at mining, but it will give you some resources for shooting the resource nodes.
Yeah, nice that it does actually do something. Right, let's go and build this thing then. So we want an airlock on our one hole.
Indeed. And I want to show the stream how it looks when somebody else builds something, because they've already watched me build a few of the doors here, or the walls. I like that I'm able to see you picking the position.
Okay, so I need steel. 10 steel plates is all we're missing. Nice.
And that's going to be magnesium to make the steel, I think.
Yeah, but I brought back a load, so that should be fine. Even though I was being chased the whole way by a massive crab monster.
Well, if my bot would get back here, we'd have even more rubber resources. I hope I didn't tell him to stay. Who said that? Viral.
Ooh, just sitting in the cave somewhere.
He's just lost out in the middle of nowhere. Well, once we have a vehicle, we may have to go on a Bob rescue mission.
Yeah, it's Elon Musk's simulator.
Indeed. Did you watch this thing?
I did.
I watched part of it last night.
Oh,
it was
hang on.
like 1 a.m. I had to call it.
Now I'm short on aluminium.
Can't wait to have a rover. That'll make life so much easier.
Yeah, especially if it's got cargo space on it as well. That would be awesome.
Oh,
Be interesting
can't
to see
go
how.
hunting for cool creatures. The stream says.
There does seem to be a fair few like interesting and cool monsters about on this planet. I'll tell you that much. We haven't even gone very far. We've just hung around the sort of local area because it takes so long to get anywhere. Okay, I
ride, man.
think I'm good to build it.
Oh,
Yeah, I am.
Yep. So I see him moving that around to choose where he wants to put it. This is great for designing the colony as a group, right? I just really love this concept. So this is the airlock. If I'm happy with that, I mean, there's no other place to put it. Let's do it.
Sorry for the rather loud noises on my end, guys. Some of the sound effects don't seem to be leveled particularly well.
Sweet. We have an
Nice. You have an airlock. So that's actually air sealed.
Press. Are you inside?
I am.
Press F to activate. Beginning pressurization.
Sweet. And it's an empty room. Yeah.
Look at that. Did we take our helmets off? No, I'm still wearing my helmet. Well, we haven't built anything yet. And your robot looks really displeased out there.
He's all on his own. So the chemistry table was the first thing we need, and I think we can build that already. That's just steel and glass again.
How much steel do we have?
I only made as much as was needed, but I think there's enough out there with the aluminium we've got to make a fair bit more.
Because I was thinking a fabricator would be really good too, but we still need plastics. I have plastic. I got rubber. Yeah, you're right. We need a chemistry table.
The chemistry
Probably
table
make
what
plastic.
gets the plastics, I think.
Mm-hmm. I agree. We need that. We also need a couch so I can watch my Netflix.
Yep, important.
Important survival requirements.
Yeah. We'll ensure you've got a library of only 1980s classics to watch.
Oh man, at least bump me up, yeah, to 1990s. I'm watching through Voyager right now. I mean, that would be
Yeah, I
fitting.
suppose, yeah.
We'll call that training material. Lost in space. Whee!
Okay, so I need 5 steel. Not enough minerals. Oh, that's to break down barrels, okay.
I was gonna say, what are we short on? I could grab you something out of the depository.
5 steel, that's the chemistry bed table, whatever you may call it, done. I should really unencumber myself so I'm not running around it.
Indeed.
What am I? I'm just carrying
You're
loads of
also pretty
magnesium.
wounded, man. You might want to keep hitting the bed every 5 minutes to...
Oh, that's a fair point. I keep forgetting that we can do that to get health as well.
Yeah. All right, Colossus, don't be starting shit.
I think it has.
Yeah, I think it has to. Let's take him down.
Love the fact that all the weapons have actually got animated screens and so on. I'm really hoping the vehicles are going to be the same once we get in there.
Yes. Like cockpits that actually give you information. That would be really great.
Alien meat, consumable, cooked to avoid food poisoning.
We don't have a kitchen yet, but that's something we can build.
Yeah, and apparently it's also a thing that you're going to need to cook meat and do that sort of stuff. I suppose we do have a hydrogen and nitrogen, I guess, NTR. It's a bit weird one to track.
No, I think that's hydrogen or
and
hydration
nutrition.
and nutrition.
Ah, yeah.
We come inside. All right. The door is shut. Ah! Oh, it closed me in.
And now it won't give the option to open it again. Yeah, let me
Let
come.
me out.
There you
Oh, wait.
go. Oh, God. I need...
Activating. There we go. You got to be quick on that door.
Well, that's rather Star-Citizen-esque, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not the only place we've seen one of those. Okay, a chemistry table. Specialized indoor crafting table that transforms many gases and liquids into more complex items. Build inside a habitat. You need rubber for a bed, by the way.
Oh, well, we have plenty of it. No, we don't have plenty of it because my robot hasn't showed back up. I think I've only got like 8.
Wow, that's a loud noise. I'm not going to move it around too much, but this is like kind of auto-placing it for me against one of the walls.
Oh, is it? Okay. So, yep, I see you doing it. Yeah, pick your wall. Would you like to do your chemistry next to the window?
Yes, I think I would, actually. I think that seems good.
Is it built?
Yeah, F, open chemistry table.
All right, let's see what we got here. Containers of water requires oxygen and hydrogen. Glass container for... Oh, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. And yes, plastics are here. We're going to need carbon and hydrogen. How the heck do we collect these resources?
My word.
I haven't seen any carbon.
All right, time to look back in utilities and see what there is. They've got gas tanks in utilities. They only take steel, copper, and rubber, so that's clearly something you can build quite easily, quite early.
Yeah.
So I wonder...
We could go on an epic adventure for more rubber.
It's a storage container for gases that can be used for crafting or for fueling spaceships.
I don't think we're there yet. You can make soil for planting in this thing.
What do we plant it in?
Rubber, but we don't need to make it. Where the heck do we get carbon from?
There's a water reclaimer here, but that requires like circuit boards, rubber, wire, all sorts of stuff. Couch just needs rubber and plastic, so that's nearby. Important.
Gotta have that couch. Okay, so I'm looking at the other structures to see if like maybe we need a different type of structure to build different buildings, or but different interior bits. Like the barracks will give you the living structures. So you'll get personal interior items like beds and showers. Biodome will give us a garden.
And we need a lab.
And then the laboratory is going to unlock the big stuff.
Ah,
we're
but
gonna need
look at
circuit
the
boards for
requirements
that.
for the biodome. The biodome's really simple to make.
The plastics are going to be the only issue. And here, come look at the chemistry table. Look at making plastic.
Oh, is plastic like a nightmare?
Yeah, we
Okay,
need
let's have a
carbon.
look.
I don't know where to get the carbon from.
Glass container with water. Glass container. Okay, then. Glass container with hydrochloric acid. Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah, there's no word on where to get the carbon. Maybe.
Well, carbon, so far it seems to have been following some semblance of sense. Carbon, I would imagine, comes from plant life. That would be the
Well,
most
we did
sensible
find a rubber
place.
tree.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find a carbon tree, which is kind of weird. But shall we go on an
I guess we go
exploratory?
on a bit of a mission. Yeah.
If we head north, where I was at before, we can hit the rubber trees up again.
Hitting up them rubber trees. Oh yeah. It's an exciting adventure. That's brilliant.
Well, didn't you spot something like solar panels or something in the distance?
No, it ended up... Oh, actually, that one I never checked. I spotted something else, but where were the solar panels? Now I got to remember where the hell they were is the problem.
Because I'd love to check that out. If you saw like human structures,
Yeah.
that sounds like an adventure.
Well, I think it was in the similar direction to the magnesium fields. He says in the middle of this dust storm.
Yeah. Even if we went the right direction, would we even see it? Well, I went north earlier. You pick the direction you think those solar panels were. I am down with this. And we both got weapons this time. You don't have to carry your hammer around.
Right, let's get this out. So I think the magnesium and those structures is pretty much south. Pretty much southish from our location. We skirt the edge of this big crater in this.
I haven't been south, so.
Cool. Let's head south then.
Roger that. Jetpack for the win.
But at the same time, let's keep an eye on plant life, because I do suspect that that's where we're going to end up getting it from in some way, shape, or form. Apparently, we can't just hit it. That's a bit...
Well, the other two plants I've been able to harvest, I could just whack them with a hammer and get resources. One was like a fruit tree, and one was the rubber tree.
Blimmin' hell.
I kind of like the jetpack effect. The smoke, like seeing you put off a trail of smoke. I'm kind of hoping that the aircraft and the vehicles do something similar.
I very much imagine they will do. They're not going to make an asset like that and then not use it again.
Those look like the same types of trees, though. Who knows? Alien trees.
Yeah, I skirted this kind of ridgeline. There was some interesting looking stuff sort of down into the crater area, but when I say interesting looking stuff, it was sort of clearly there was a lot of materials and so on to get down there. This is all like copper and iron and lead to our left.
Joseph, stop spamming. I know Bob. What about Bob? We're not going to go on a rescue mission for Bob right now. He'll show up when he shows up.
He'll find himself, yeah.
Yeah, this has happened before. All right, I've sprinted too far and I've lost you in the smoke clouds.
I just went down a little. Like I'm down in one of those. There you are. Just dropped down. I'd slowed down because I was starting to get a bit hot and a bit out of breath. Carbon? Oh, okay.
What? You found carbon?
No, people in chat trying to help out with where to find carbon.
Oh, okay. What did they say?
We're looking for
those clouds over there. Vents of some kind.
Yeah, those were the oxygen vents I was talking about.
I wonder if we can use our oxygen tanks.
Oh, of course.
To fill them up right there.
Of course. Dole, what an idiot. Why didn't I think of that?
Let's go give it a poke.
So we found oxygen, and I wonder if oxygen can be broken down.
Maybe. I want to get one of the 3D printers.
I suppose, actually, it does say pure oxygen rather than air, so...
All right, let's see. These are all labeled water containers. Shit. So I don't think this is going to work.
Oh, well, at least we've potentially found a possible source of some stuff. Now,
We just need an oxygen container.
over this ridge line to the left is where all the magnesium is sort of down in this field, along with these horrible spiders.
Oh, I see one of them out there.
You can just about see bits of the magnesium glinting as well, because it's like bright purple.
Where'd you go? There. Yeah, I see it down there. Cool. This is where you've been getting your magnesium from. Now, how far have you gone this way? Just to the magnesium
to here. I haven't gotten any further, but I mean, there's some interesting stuff around, so maybe there's a bit more interesting stuff.
Beyond this point?
Don't know. I'm going to start running.
Cool.
My suit is a bit more ready for it. Come on, enough with the dust storm. I want to be able to see.
Yeah, let's clear it out here. See the crab creatures down there. Oh.
Well, at least we're armed now. Or at least I am. Hanging around in this area without any weaponry was not that fun. And now it's getting dark. The storm stopped, but it's getting dark instead.
Turn on my light too. Oh, we get up this hill here. Maybe we'll be able
Might be able to see
what's
before, if we get up there before it gets too dark.
I see green gas plumes in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
Stopped. I want to head over that direction.
I reckon green's going to be our hydrogen.
Yeah, probably. But now we have an oxygen vents. We've got hydrogen vents. Maybe it's hydrogen. We should confirm.
It's something vent that's not oxygen. They were definitely blue.
Don't worry, Bob's not dead. He'll show back up. He just likes to go on walkabout on occasion.
No, who doesn't? Let's be clear.
I mean, really. What's with the low floating, like, rocks on this planet? You see them to our right? A little weird.
Something up with the gravity here, apparently. People are also pointing out that like there's plumes of oxygen coming out of the ground, but also apparently the atmosphere isn't breathable. So I suppose it is just about possible. We've got some out. Wow, those were further away than they looked.
Yes, they are, but there looks to be some type of resource right over.
Titanium.
Ah.
That needs some of that coming back with us because we don't have that much.
No, we don't. Because I put all of it in Bob, and now he's gone.
No, Bob's gone off. Yeah, there's a few bits of titanium here.
Oh, yeah. So, crab creature on our right-hand side. We want to keep an eye on him.
Yep.
I like under a bit. Cool.
And yeah, there was another bit just down there.
It looks like a field.
Looked like a field of
There's
it.
like 20 of them, yeah. So we know where to go to get this stuff. But imagine this Ark style with like a bunch of organizations and groups running around, like building structures in their own colonies. Some hostile, like that would be really cool. I wonder how they're going to deal with voice over IP, you know, just communications. How are they going to wrap that into the game mechanics?
I think they're going to need to, like, have some integration for it that works properly. Distance-based. You know, it's something that's been done in Armor a few times with various different implementations of sort of distance-based radio, and it does work quite nicely and adds an extra element to it, knowing that like if you get too far away, you're going to lose radio comms as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
I
chlorine.
love it. They put a little. It's chlorine. Okay, green's chlorine, blue is oxygen for us. Neither of which we have containers to collect right now. But now we know chlorine geysers. Is there anything around?
Just sort of having a look nearby, see if there's anything else interesting. I mean, if there's titanium and chlorine here, maybe there's.
I'm jumping up on the rock so I can get a good look around.
Something else cool.
Resource deposit. I found gold.
There be gold in them there hills.
There be gold. I sees it. What else?
Good spot.
View distance is pretty. Can't see anything else.
I like the fact that we've actually got a sort of weather as well. Like it is nighttime, but it's a really clear night this evening, so we can actually see a bit. Whereas the first night was dark, dark, dark. Oi.
What? Nothing? I'm gonna get some gold.
Oh, it must have been someone else.
On this desolate alien world, yes. It was one of the crab people. Gold's mine. Get your own.
It's always the blooming crab people's fault.
Blame the crab people. Or Morph.
What do you do with gold, I wonder?
Who knows?
Well,
I bet part of
make circuits, etc.
Yeah.
Yep. It's your conductor. Probably
So we're
solar
gonna need one of
panels
those.
too.
Chasing that rock down the road.
Yeah, get back here. Although, interestingly enough, it looks like it's literally just that one vein. There's copper over here, but only that one vein of gold.
Oh, yeah.
Which would
Okay,
suggest
I
that
guess
stuff's really quite rare.
Yeah, we need to grab that up anytime we see it then. Well, let's head over this way, I guess. I mean, might as well just pick a direction and go.
Yep, yep.
Maybe fight the crab people over there.
What we could do, in fact, if we could take like cut an angle from where we were going, so that our return journey is also across new territory as well. And that way,
Indeed.
we do a sort of loop rather than out and back in again down a straight line.
Well, we're heading east now. We came south first.
Yep, indeed.
So we should be looking
work.
pretty good.
And the sun's coming up, I think.
Cover more ground, do more damage that way. Big open field. I wish we had a dune buggy or something. We need a
Yeah.
space buggy.
The sun's definitely coming up because it's playing sun coming up music.
See, and I don't get any music. I get nothing but that light wind effect over the giant crab people.
Hello, crab people.
I shot a crab. Oh yeah, I pissed him off. Right hand side. There is a level up. Oh crap.
Oh,
Gotta block that.
his animation seems to be a bit broken.
Or he's
Oh.
dodging. Might be broken on your end.
He's also
Like
not.
it was for me last
Oh,
night.
there we go.
There he goes. I think his health bar is lying to us.
I think his health bar was lying to us as well. I was about to say that doesn't seem to be telling the truth. Raid dead creature. I love how it puts it. He has been raided. Oh, it's looking pretty today. Oh, with the big planet in the background and the rings.
Mm-hmm.
Unrealistically close to this planet. Like, they would have to literally be
Right up on it.
orbiting it.
Practically in the ring. The rings.
We
of
would
that
be getting
planet.
crushed by the gravity in effect.
I wonder how much of the space portion of this they have. Because in the trailer they show like a space station
Mm-hmm.
and a guy like EVAing outside it. Like, is that in this? Can I build spaceships yet?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, it does mention it in the laboratory, but whether you can go there. But they've done a very good job of gating it so that you can't find out immediately. Let's put it that way. Now, it's not gating it in a way that I'm finding that boring, although I would quite like a better method of traveling at some point soon, I think.
Yeah. I feel like this is balanced for people with a lot of patience to gather these resources and to explore, which I don't mind, or playing with big group. You know, people going off in different directions and having their adventures and all working on the same colony. You could quickly build up a colony fairly fast that way, I think. Whoa!
Yeah,
I've been attacked!
there's something called a parasite kicking around. Tiny little thing in the grass.
That was not cool. I'm gonna have to eat
Whoa,
potatoes.
and there's a jaculus over there, whatever that is. Snake
Don't
thing.
want snake people.
Okay, so these big open areas, pretty barren. Hang on. Do you see up there in the distance? I think that's the solar panels I was talking about.
Yeah,
Yep.
I see them. Those are really straight edges for
Yep.
something natural. Let's go check it out. Put my weapon away so I can run faster. Run faster with your knife out.
How do you... I can't remember how you do that.
E.
Oh, yeah. Wee.
The jetpack. Like I want to know what happens when we level up. Our characters. Where am I at?
Spider
I'm
in the
about-
sky. Spider in the sky.
What? And it's falling.
Yeah, it's like it spawned in up there, and now gravity's catching up with it.
We may have to fight that spider. That space spider. Flying space spider's great.
I think it's gone.
You know that spaceship that I thought I saw yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Maybe I just saw a flying spider.
Maybe it was just a flying spider, yeah. Or a flying
Now
snake, or...
Yeah.
Speaking of flying snakes, we haven't had a rumble in a while. Is it just in certain areas, maybe?
Oh, the gigantic worm
Mm.
thing? Yeah, I don't know. I saw it that one time where it dived at me and went like right under my feet. And
I've
I needed
probably
to
seen
clean
the
out my
thing.
spacesuit after that one. That was terrible.
I've probably seen this thing like 8 times.
Crap, people.
They are solar panels,
They are solar panels. They're way out there still.
but still, they are solar panels. That crab person seems unbothered as it stands. When the animations work, they look great. Like crawling around up and down the terrain like that. That's an unpleasant-looking creature.
The smaller tremor worms looking things, those things are just downright creepy.
Mhm.
looking. All right, he's really coming close to us. I say we fight this.
You got a problem, young crab monster?
You want some of this? We're having crab tonight. Come here.
I think
We
he heard
got
us.
crabs.
There he is.
Where'd he go? Oh, I've lost contact. I
Nah.
see him. I'm opening it up with my pea shooter. It sounds so sad. Oh, I got a critical hit.
It does sound terrible.
I wonder if they've got weak points.
I reckon they do, because I've not seen
Maybe.
a critical hit, so maybe I'm just bad at shooting and you're actually hitting it in a good location. Whoa!
As I miss like 3 shots.
In my
See him
face.
charge you?
Yep. I got a weapon like proficiency level up or something. I don't even know. There's a system in there for that stuff. I just don't know how to get at it and what it means.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff. Like if you go in your tab menu, there's a blueprints button. What does that mean? What does it do? And then, yeah, we've got these proficiencies with our different tools.
And above that, you have like stat points and stuff. Like
yeah.
an XP. What are they doing with all these weird things? There they are. They're that way. Carbon. Carbon sighted.
Carbon. Yes.
Productive
This
trip.
was mission accomplished. As long as we make it back to base, mission accomplished. We can actually build some of the stuff we need. I'll mine this one. Make sure you get all of it, because you know you don't want to come back here.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we have, like, a truck. I would totally cruise this planet in some cool ride. All day. Eat it.
Nice. Well, if we did lose some, it's all... Oh, hang on. More.
Yep, I see another patch.
Oh, that's the dead crab. Just
But we are getting
jiggling.
kind of close to the solar panels, or whatever that is up there.
Well, I think we should go and check that out while we're here, to be honest. We can't ignore that.
No, of course not. Of course not. Anybody who's just joining us, we're checking out a new survival game that's on Steam Early Access called Osiris. And we have found the first structure that we've ever seen that wasn't placed by us up on the top of this hill. So we're going to be jumping up there and, well, exploring. Maybe find strange new life. Or just, you know, people.
Work out what the hell it is.
Drop some stuff so I'm not over encumbered. How you doing? You don't want to get over encumbered down there.
Yeah, I was keeping an eye on it. I've got enough for this one, but not anything else. I emptied myself good and proper before leaving.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm at 100% now. I had to drop my alien meats.
I'm still at 72, like I could even take another one.
Cool. So we found solar panels at negative 12.4. That's actually not too far from us. It's only
No,
like
it's not.
6 degrees. Not bad.
Right, I actually think that was all the carbon that was here. So unless it respawns, that's this location.
I'm still not sure if resources respawn.
No, I haven't seen any evidence of it yet. Like I've been sort of, obviously we got the plutonium around our base, so you'd imagine that would be the first place. Okay. This is a bit spooky.
We had to show up in the middle of the night. I guess let's check it out. Hello?
Anybody in?
Man. Anybody home? Let me see if I can interact with some of these consoles over here. Yeah, I mean, it's just a satellite. It looks just like a solar panel. Doesn't look like it. Let me get my multi-tool. Maybe we can...
Buzz it with that, yeah.
Yeah. It is not impressed by my multi-tool. Maybe this one's broken. Oh, I like fell through the floor.
Yeah, weird.
It's just solar panels over here? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't see any other structures.
Just solar panels, and they don't seem to actually have a purpose.
One of the things in the description for this is there's like a lost human colony, and you can explore and try to find the secrets of whatever happened to it.
Oh,
or
okay.
maybe it's still around. So maybe this is like the first hint that we found that humans have been on this planet before.
Yeah, it's the first bit of story.
Yeah, it's like we know they're solar panels. They're not hooked to anything. They're just out here. What's it all mean? You want a med pack? You're kind of hurting.
Well, that's not too bad. We're close to base now, aren't we, really?
Yeah, if we went in a straight line, we should be good. You want to just start heading back?
I think so. I mean, you're full.
Yeah.
I'm not far off it. We might come across some stuff in between, but I think mission successful.
Successful mission, yeah.
Try and get back before we lose it all.
Sounds good to me. We got carbon resources. We found some gold. We found some abandoned solar arrays, which we can't seem to use, which I totally love to like.
But maybe we can later. Maybe we get a tool or something that we can build from one of the places that helps with that. Never know.
Yeah, maybe.
Aluminium.
Were you guys saying you saw a light? I've mistaked that planet's rings for lights, the sun reflecting off the rings multiple times. That's probably what you're seeing. Oh, hey, look at that. Aluminum. Oh, I can't mine any of this because I don't think I have the space.
I'm going to go up to just below full, just because this stuff's good to have.
What does it say your weight level?
95. In tab, it's in the top left, just underneath where are your like backpack structures, etc. You've got to kill it at 76.37 of 80 for me, and then 95.5% weight.
Oh, looks like I'm at 99% then.
Spot on.
All right then, we're good here. Oh, 2 seconds. Gotta drop the band hammer.
Do it. Do it with force.
Drop the hammer.
Do it like you mean it. Someone is pointing out in my chat, which is perhaps correct, that the solar panels just don't work at night. Because they're solar panels.
That would make sense and would...
We'll have to come back and find out.
Logical thing to think. Indeed. Yeah, next time we'll swing back by here when the sun's up. Maybe we can use them. Because I was hoping they were going to give us like coordinates for something else to go explore that might be too far for us to walk. So we'd want to build a vehicle and check it out. You know, that's what it'd lead to something.
Yeah, something to sort of drive you wanting to go further.
See what our distance is. We're at -8, 7. We're going to -6, 11.5. Heading back to base. For anybody who's just joining us, we've done an exploration run. We've got a bunch of resources that we needed to build up our 2-man colony. The survivors or whatever accident.
Whatever we did.
Yeah, I don't know.
I assume it's our responsibility.
I blame Warp. He's probably lost on the planet somewhere too. That seems to be the way of things. He blew up the damn ship again. And now here we go. So you missed a stupid amount of fun last night in PlanetSci with the Discord community.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I was running a single squad of light assaults in a full platoon that some community members were running. And, oh, man, it was just good times.
Oh, sounds great.
Let's see what we got here. I'm expecting us to go around one of these corners and have like an arachnid just...
Not just one of those huge blooming spider things, yeah. Spider crab.
People. That's not our trees, is it? Oh, wow. Yeah, it probably is. The beginning of our little tree collection. We're getting really close. It's surprising how close we really were.
Yeah, we didn't.
And I had never seen those solar panels before.
All we did manage to do was run in a relatively close circle. But we still found tons, so that's all good. Part of me is tempted to turn off the dirty glass.
Oh, you haven't done it yet? I couldn't take it.
You couldn't take it? All right.
I couldn't take it. I constantly felt like I needed to get the cleaning supplies and clean my monitor. It's terrible.
Okay, now I can actually see. That's crazy.
It's a big difference, right? You can see,
yeah.
It was like the dirty glass is like thumbprints and dust on your visor.
You would clean
like,
that.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, you'd clean it eventually.
Like maybe you have to turn it on every hour for 10 minutes.
We're back to base, and our base has changed colors. I painted this orange.
Aww.
I'm gonna paint it orange again. They can't stop me. There we go. FCOM colors right there.
Mm. Okay, so what do we want? Really, we're after building like the biodome or the laboratory, aren't we? Which means we need to somehow still sort out the hydrogen thing. It was hydrogen we needed, right?
No, we needed plastics.
Yeah, but to make the plastics.
No, we didn't need hydrogen. We needed carbon.
Oh, we got carbon.
Yeah, we got carbon.
Yeah, we
Let
got
me go
carbon.
inside. Are you coming through the airlock?
I'm coming. Don't lock me out. No.
There you go. Okay, I'll let you.
I want to open the door myself. I'm a
There
big boy. I can do it on my own.
Activating airlock. Get ready to run through. Ah. Nope. It still didn't let you. All right, I'll just sit back here.
I didn't have this much trouble previously.
There you go. Hang on.
I need to be ready for it.
You gotta be go. There. All right, airlock is a little wonky with two people.
Yeah, plastic. Yeah, plastic needs carbon and hydrogen.
Oh, we need hydrogen? Shit. We didn't find hydrogen, though. We only
No, we
found...
didn't.
Womp womp. Hydrogen. Can't we just, like, make it? Isn't there a thing we can make, like, to produce? Let's see. Structure? Probably not. Utilities. We can build our own solar panels. Oh, it's the solar panels that we found are the same ones we can build.
Yeah, the same ones we can build by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Takes
They've
gold.
got flags in this for securing territory. We have gold.
There's a gas tank, and I guess we've got a... That's the only thing I can see in there vaguely related. We got to start there, surely.
We can build it, right? We have the steel.
The only thing we might be missing is... You have rubber.
I have rubber.
Okay, so...
It's not on me, but it is in the container. So I say we build that.
I hope that at some point you get to the point where you don't have to keep going in and out in order to go to the forge.
Yeah, you've got like one inside or something. Are you still trapped inside?
Yeah, sorry, I was in the menu. That's fine. Probably better that I let myself out. Oh, interesting. I just ran straight through both doors there.
Nice. No rubber here. Where's our rubber?
You didn't put it in Bob, did you?
I did put rubber in Bob, but I had a little bit on me, unless we used it for something. Is it in the forge?
Nope.
Well, looks like we're going to go on an adventure. Maybe we'll find Bob on an adventure for the rubber trees.
Hang on, I'm taking all the stuff out of the forge so we can see what we've got. Have it all in the main container.
I'm organizing the main container now.
Or I would, but I'm immobilized. Yeah, that of course is the thing, isn't it?
What, you're stuck?
I'm too heavy to move because I took everything out at once.
There is a limit then.
Yep. 200%, I think.
Do you have a tribe or group? Yes, it's actually called a colony in this. To make one, you hit tab and you can go to create colony up here, which for some reason it's renamed our colony. So now our colony 2994, we're going to be the Endurance Colony. I bet it renames it again though, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Actually doesn't look like it even renamed it. It still says everything is owned by colony 2994. I guess there's some database issues going on there.
Nice, that looks...
We used the rubber for the airlock. That's what we did with the little bit that I had.
Ah, okay.
So, shall we head out for rubber?
I guess we should do a rubber trip. Yep.
Let me drop off my shovel. I don't need that.
Ooh.
Catch your pistol.
Hang on.
What?
Yep. I have been aided. I am going to build something for our journey. Just in case, Mr. Shack. Give me a moment.
I'm going to use the bed. In our inflatable dome.
What do we need for iron? For steel? I can't remember.
I can tell you real quick. Let me look. Oh, I think I know what you're making. We need 1 magnesium, 2 iron, and 1 aluminum.
1 aluminum, not lead. Roger. That's really not how you make steel. Just says like you do not make steel out of aluminum. It does, just no.
You don't know. You don't say. This is space steel. It's totally different. Totally different.
Oh well, we don't have enough. What do we not have enough of? Iron.
I think there's some iron deposits direction.
I think there's iron really quite close. Yeah, but I wanted to make a barrel to take with us because that's how we capture gases.
Oh.
Yeah.
All I've got is water containers. But yeah, if we could capture some...
No, in the forge.
In the
Barrels
forge.
made in the forge.
Damn. Do we not have the resources then?
And all we're missing is iron, and I'm pretty sure there is like iron quite close in this direction.
Like right over this hill, I think. It's either iron or copper. I'll go look.
I think it might actually be both.
Crafting system is not like Space Engineer. Somebody's asking, how does it compare? Think more Ark, Survival Evolved, right? Like there's components that you just kind of slap together.
Subnautica Would be another one. Yeah, I found iron.
Whoa. You found? Oh, you already found it? Damn. Fine, I see how it is. Subnautica. I thought that had more of a Space Engineer kind of crafting system.
Not really, no. Very much like collect materials, put right amount of materials in Fabricator, you have thing.
Okay. Yeah, this is one of those games that's focusing far more on the multiplayer aspect of survival. People coming out, building a tribe, in this case a colony, building up their assets and resources, and probably harassing the hell out of each other while surviving against aliens, creatures, which instead of dinosaurs, that kind of thing. Where are you? I totally lost you.
I went just a little bit, sort of almost south. It was just down that ridge line that we initially ran along when we went south. Like one of the things off that side is iron and copper and lead. I think.
Well, I'm heading straight northeast. I think I see the rubber trees. If not, they're a little bit farther. And possibly Bob. He could be out here.
There's something about rubber tree that just still makes me chuckle.
I wonder what the player cap's going to be in this. I really want to know, and I'm hoping it's going to be high because this would be so cool to play with a big group.
I'd make some huge, great, crazy base altogether. That'd be very cool.
How are we doing on copper?
How are we doing on copper? I don't think we're doing too badly. I mean, there's copper really close to the base as well, so the same place I was just at.
I'll grab a node real quick just to shore us up on it. Hey, crab people, let's not. Young crab monster.
Experiences with the crab people is everyone's favorite.
Hashtag save Bob. That's what I see in the chat right now all over the place. We're heading out. If he happens to be in this direction, which is the direction that I went into the cave, I actually think it was that rock out there. I will rescue Bob if he wants to be rescued. What is that? Oh, it's starting to rain. See a couple drops. So people are saying drink the water and use the empty container. I can't actually drink the water. This is something that I haven't been able to do since the game came out. Like I have the water container. There's no water in it, like visually, and I can't do it. So that's the thing. Oh, I found iron. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for rubber trees. You know what this game needs? Workshop support.
Oh yeah, but I this one I can imagine being a tricky one to give workshop support.
Well, they did it with Ark.
True.
It has to be a private server if you're running mods. That's the only thing. But I bet people could come up with some really cool planets and stuff to go explore. These are not rubber trees. Damn.
I think I've wound up the Colossus again. I don't know how I did it, but he's clearly pissed off with me.
Oh come on! Don't anger the locals.
I didn't do anything, mate. Leave me alone. I was just standing there crafting my stuff.
Use the Bob Shack. What does that even mean? I don't understand. Can you go into space and build vehicles? You can do both of those things. The developer says that they want to make an entire solar system for players to explore with a multiplayer focus, right? Like this is a multiplayer survival game. I don't... Oh, what's that?
Yeah, we don't know if it's in yet, basically. Whether it's available.
We haven't built any vehicles yet. We're trying. We're trying to get the base built, like the very basics up and operational. But early game in this, like for the first few hours, especially if you're not playing with a large group, seems to be a lot of running.
A lot of running around, picking up like the minimal stuff you need to get like your basic crafting going. So at the moment, like stuff like chemical tables, so that you can convert oxygen and hydrogen into other stuff. And they've gone fairly in depth, it seems, with the. That side of things. I am noticing that I'm starving, and because I respawn with nothing to eat, and there is nothing to eat, I could eat some alien meat, I suppose.
I was gonna say, you might make you sick, but at least it'd give you something.
Let's see what the alien meat does.
I think I see the rubber trees. And the last known location of the robot Bob.
Oh, it just takes -5 health off.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not
if
too
you were
bad
going
at
to
all.
starve. How much
Yeah.
does it fill up your nutrigen?
Nutrient.
Nutrient.
I get plus about 1/4 nutrition.
Is that what we're doing now? Is that what
Apparently, I like it. Only because I can't help but see the top bar as hydrogen. So.
Yep. I noticed we have like unlimited jetpack too. And if we don't, that'll be a surprise one day.
But if you look in the UI at the moment on the top left under suit readiness, there's a few bars up there that currently aren't used, and one of them is hover fuel.
Crap.
And the other one is flashlight battery.
Oh crap! You're gonna have to recharge your bat. All right, I have to fight through a crab, people.
And then there's the
Second
PSI
pod.
one that we don't know what it does yet, but I can only guess that that's something to do with like underwater, maybe.
Oh, how cool would it be? It may be underwater, or there's a giant gas giant over there. That was redundant.
Oh.
There's a gas giant over there. Maybe that's what they mean by, like, you actually get to go into the. Oh, that would be cool.
How much does it cost?
Bob! Oh, Bob, it's you!
Can it be true?
It's really him! Oh, he survived! Hello, Bob. You were missed by the entire stream. Come on, follow me. I did accidentally tell him to stay. Everybody was like, go back for Bob. And let me guess, do you still have all the rubber that I gave you? Let's see.
Please say the answer is yes.
He has
does
nothing.
Not. Oh, I see.
He does not. But
He's just eaten it all while you've been gone.
the rubber tree should be relatively close. That might be them there, or it might be that. So let me check it out. Oh, we may want to note the coordinates of the cave system that I found. So let me pull up my... Since we don't have any way of marking these, we haven't built the marker things yet.
The beacons,
1.6, 9.4 is our cave. For future reference. People were saying that's how you can find some diamonds. Come on, Bob! Who's renamed himself once again. Come here. Your name is Bob. Accept this.
So you're still hunting for rubber?
I am, but I think I know where it is. It won't be far.
Okay, cool. Just getting stuff prepped back here to build a gas tank to put our gas in once we eventually find it.
I can confirm I have found the rubber tree. It's actually quite impressive. So part of me hopes that there's like hostile pirates in space when we get up there. I am now dehydrated.
Well, they
Drink
got
water.
animal
Oh,
AI,
shit.
certainly, so that's something.
Uh-oh. I'm dehydrated and I can't drink the water containers that I've got. They don't actually do
They
anything.
don't actually work. One of the things we can make is a water reclaimer, but again, that requires quite advanced components.
Right. Well, I'll grab this water, or this rubber, and I will haul ass back to base, because I don't want to die out here with our main resource. And I've got Bob. I can bring even more back. Harvesting the great rubber tree. Those gas plumes are hydrogen? Oh, really? There's some gas plumes over here, but they look green. I thought we already discovered that was chlorine.
Which direction are you at?
I am... Where am I? I am northeast of the base. All of the rubber will be mine. The rubber tree just like throws rubber on the ground everywhere.
That's how they work.
Is that how rubber works?
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
All right, that's gonna have to be enough. This rubber is super light. Turn my light on super dark. Oh, look at all the rubber. No wonder my frame rate's dropped. There's 1,000 bricks of rubber on the floor. I'm going to check out these gas plumes, and then I'm going to come back to base.
Yeah,
Oh!
they
I
hydrogen.
just shot a parasite from like a mile out
Oh, nice. Okay.
in one try.
I am dehydrated and must drink water.
Come on, Bob. Oh, I told him to stay again. Shit. You brilliantly over-engineered ball. Shack, right-click the water. Yeah, I have. Like, I'm right-clicking it right now. It doesn't seem to do anything. I've left-clicked it. I've right-clicked it. What if I right-click it in the inventory? Oh! That's how you do it. Thank you, whoever said that. I'm no longer going to die. And now it's just an empty glass container. I'm going to be coming back with gas for us. So you have to right-click it in your inventory. You can't just put it in your hand.
Fair enough.
The more you know. Come on, Bob. We're grabbing resources.
Gas container as well, but yeah, I am almost certainly going to die at some point soon because I do not have water.
If you can get to me, I can give you my coordinates.
Which is ironic, given it's raining. Surely I just... No, I don't think it works like that, perhaps. Poisonous environment and all that. I think I'm going your direction, because I started off heading your way and then spotted a gas plume that I'm heading in the direction of.
I found the hydrogen. How do you collect it, guys? I've got to go back for Bob. He's still sitting back there. But I can't seem to do anything with it.
I think you need one of the tanks that I've got.
Yeah, I think you need one of the specialized tanks. All right, let me go get Bob. I left him back at the rubber tree. And it is indeed hydrogen. Which is what we needed, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what we need for the plastics, and the plastics what we needed to make the biodome. Which is what we need to make our own food and potentially water, I guess, maybe? I don't know how you're supposed to get water otherwise, so...
I don't know. If there's an oxygen generator, I wonder if there's like a...
Well, there is a building you can make that means that you don't... It's like a water recycler, but... Oh, are you in some big crater?
Yes.
Okay, I am in the right
with
place.
With the gas plumes coming out. All right, I'm coming back to the crater now, and I'll be able to give you some water. Because I'm not actually in the crater. I'm off toward a large tree. 30 meters from the crater's edge.
Yep, hydrogen geysers. There's carbon here as well.
Oh, watch it. There's some...
Although we got loads of carbon back at the base.
alien what's-he-who's it's walking about.
Okay.
I see you down there. Yep.
Here's some hydrogen. Let's see if I can... Oh, I have to equip it. Okay.
The Horizon Volcano.
Yeah, this is filling up with hydrogen.
Nice. Oh, I think I see you holding it.
One full barrel.
See the barrels. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to drop
I'm done.
Bottle of water for you.
2 full barrels of hydrogen.
All right, it should be on the ground for you.
And...
Where did it go?
Yay, I'm not dying.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. You are about half health, though.
Yeah, well, that's from eating alien meat.
Ew. Yeah, I think we need to get the survival stuff online.
Yeah, well, we can now we've got hydrogen, we can do that, I think.
Sweet.
1 barrel, it was 1 1/3 plastic piece. Okay.
Are we ready to head back?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do it. We're getting our resource nodes down, and I do think they respawn because some of the resources that were at the cave entrance, the lithium particularly, was back.
Yeah, okay.
Survival game. You can't, outmine everything and everyone be screwed.
Uh-huh.
To base. You know where you're going?
Yeah.
Where's Bob?
He's your
damn it.
problem.
Bob? Yeah, you go ahead and head back. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him.
This is why I leave mine back at the base. He can guard there.
He's stuck in the crater. He had one job. Robotic assisted my butt cheeks. Come on, get up here.
My game's kind of given up on playing music now as well. It's just like, that was a bit too much fun. Let's chill out.
Well, I played it all, is what it says, and now I'm done. My job is complete. Yeah, mine stopped a while ago. Unless I'm in combat.
Oh,
Hey, there goes Bob.
stupid spiky plants.
I didn't tell him to stay again. Don't put this on me. That was him. He wouldn't be following me right now if I told him to stay. Chat's like blaming me for Bob's mistakes.
See?
Worthless robot.
You know how computers work. They don't do anything you don't tell them to.
What? He just didn't do anything. He lost Hydra. Whoop! Spiky plants. Wah!
Yeah, I found those as well. Good, aren't they? Stupid
as I
spiky
get to
plants.
I'm attacked. Save me, Bob. Save me. By a damn skelopod.
Skelopod?
Yeah, one of those weird.
Isn't that out of He-Man?
Skeletor. I can't think of any good Skeletor quotes. All right, Bob, swear, you're gonna make it. If I have to carry you, you're gonna make it. What are you firing at now? What are you doing? I will melt you down. Robot. Are you firing at me?
No.
It wasn't even. It wasn't even Bob. No friendly fire for people in your colony. That's too bad.
Oh, hang on. I got music again because it's morning. So I'm getting sunrise music.
Oh, yeah. I get a little bit of it's a little bit of music. All right, and Bob is with me. Bob is owned by nobody. His game is lying to me. Bob is independent.
Thankfully, we don't have potatoes in this.
Don't need no space engineer. Strong, independent robot. Let me help with that. Helping.
So you say.
We got to keep track of how long it takes us to get a vehicle.
A while.
Say we have. What do you think? We're probably 4 hours invested so far into constructing this colony. Just the two of us.
We are. I'm a bit over 3 hours in at the moment with this specific colony, because of course, basically, this is all we've played. So our play time on Steam is going to be the time it takes.
Whoa. There's the base. Blah.
Indeed, Galadas, I'm down with that. Best way to improve survival: shoot your friends so they take up less resources.
It's called surviving. All right, now we're going to tell Bob to stay and never leave again. Look at him returning triumphantly over the ridgeline.
Yeah, look how well behaved mine is. Just chilling here, as he has been all along. Not causing no hassle. Okay, right.
This guy.
We got some choices as to what we can build here, I think, now as well. So the biodome takes steel, glass. Wow, it's 10 plastic for the biodome.
How many do we have?
Someone in my chat was suggesting that it was going to be 1 1/3 plastic per tank.
What? No, don't tell me that we've got to make like 1,000 runs.
He's kind of right.
Oh, how kinda?
We can make 2 plastic, and most of the way to our 3rd plastic, we need 10 in total. Now, the barrels aren't that expensive, but I think they take rubber. Let me have a look. What else does this structure need to make? it needs 15 rubber as well. And
To make
22 glass and 12 steel to make the biodome.
To make the biodome. We have to make the connector to get to the biodome as well. How much is that going to cost?
Well, we have to do that to remove. We have to remove one of the walls in order to do that, don't we? I don't
The
think we
walls
need
are relatively cheap, though.
I don't think we have to make a hallway.
You think we can just direct connect it? I mean, I'd be fine with that.
I mean, actually, technically, we don't need to connect stuff together.
Yeah, but it's a space.
Yeah, I know. And now the hallway is 2 plastic. So the hallway we can build now, but then we're going to need to farm 10 plastic and glass and rubber for the biodome.
And how many of those containers can we make?
That I can't see because they're made from the forge, but a fair few. They weren't very expensive.
Good. We should make a ton of them then. If we're making another trip, it needs to be like the only trip.
Well, then what we also need to make, which I was kind of prepped to make, all I need from you is some rubber, like 1 piece of rubber, is a gas storage tank to put all this gas in, because otherwise we need a container for each one.
Yeah. Well, I can give you... I'll put all the rubber inside the cargo container here, and it's in there. Save a little bit in case something goes wrong. Put some extra carbon in there as well. Stack that better. All right, so there's plenty of rubber in here. I've even refilled some of our copper supplies.
Cool.
So I'll drop out of here. Let you make the things. You can run off. You should also hit up the bed because you're wounded. I think I mean, those plants did a hell of a number on you.
Now, I'm not seeing the stuff in there again.
Let me look. Don't tell me. No! All the rubber is gone. Wait, last time, didn't it take a minute to sink?
I can't remember.
Well, here, I've got 16 rubber on me.
Reappeared, I thought.
This is why I didn't put it all in there. I'm going to drop it on the ground. There's 16 rubber for you right there. But that's all the rubber then that we've got out of that mission. Damn. We're going right back to the rubber tree. It's right next to the gas. But
yeah.
That sucks. So watch out, guys. Like, the sinking gets a little off later on as you play. We're hoping it pops back up, but look at the resources that disappeared. All that rubber we got just poofed.
Okay, so can I
Straight
build...
up poof.
Build object is not set up. Gas tank large. I think that means I can't build it inside. Roger.
I'm also going to test this plutonium, see if it respawns. I'm going to mine it. I'm going to mine all the plutonium around the forge. Okay, maybe just the one directly to the right of it, because that's really heavy stuff. And we'll see if it reappears. It has not.
Okay, it looks like the gas tanks aren't actually available. Or something.
What? Like, what's it doing?
It's just
I'm fighting
saying...
the Colossus right now. I'm under attack.
Just saying build object... Oh, right, okay. That's, drone. There's Colossus over there. Go shoot him. Look, Colossus. Dude. There we go.
Drone, take care of my light work. There you go.
Yeah, when I click it in the utilities menu, it just says build object is not set up. Gas tank large or gas tank small. So, don't know what's going on there. Maybe they're not in yet, or something's broken with them. I mean, that's fine. I guess we just need to build more of the other types.
Right. I'll just build a bunch of the small ones. I see the ones you're trying to make. Crafting or fuel spaceships. There's small and there's large. Yeah, it just says copper, steel, and 1 rubber. Should be fairly easy to build.
Do I dare put stuff in this? Do I dare put stuff in this container?
You know what? Let me save real quick. I'm gonna reconnect and let me see if the container shows stuff.
I feel like this might be a prime opportunity for a bit of a reconnect.
Lost connection to the photon network. Okay.
All right.
Maybe that's
then.
why we were starting to lose issues there with the transferring stuff.
What on earth is the photon network?
I don't know.
Did they need to make it sound so melodramatic?
That's how I had to read it too. Could not help myself. Like, we don't know what any of this means either. We've got droids, vehicles, and structure, like, boxes when you select your character. What does it all mean?
Yeah, this is on the character selection screen. Sadly, you don't get to see that anywhere else in the game. You just get it on the start, and then it's like, okay, means something, we imagine, but what? We will never know.
I've survived for 5 days. I like that it tells you at the beginning when you log in.
Okay, on my end, it hasn't updated anything.
On my end, but yes, there's nothing here. There's no rubber. It should be like a whole row of rubber.
Yeah. The Forge has never done this to us. This just seems to be that container.
Stay here, Bob. Sick of your shit. And you can't build the... Let me try building the... What was it? The fuel tank? You said that's...
Yeah, I've put all the materials in the Forge. You give it a go.
Okay. Let's see if we've got our barrels. I needed copper, rubber, and steel. And we only need a small one. We don't even need a very large one. So... build object is not set up.
Yeah, I don't think they're in yet.
Yeah, they must just not work. Okay. So what we need now is more tanks. How many tanks we got so far?
2. They're
Oh,
they're both full and in the Forge. We're gonna need 8 in total. They're built at the Forge, by the way.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm running the wrong way.
Yep. Yeah, guys, on my screen, you are seeing a bit of the screen cut off on the left and right. That's what I see as well. I don't know why it does it to me, but that's what I get on my screen.
Aluminum, magnesium, and iron. I've got 1 tank on me.
There's more of that stuff in the box. Or maybe even in the inventory of the Forge, actually.
Let's see, what do I need for steel? Iron, magnesium, and aluminum.
There was 5 steel plates in there as well.
Iron, magnesium, and aluminum. There we go. Gonna be able to build 1 more barrel. What do you mean I'm short steel? I just built a bunch of steel, but it's not showing up in my inventory. Uh-oh.
It shows up in the the inventory of the thing, not yours.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Before you panic.
I got real worried real quick. It's like, oh no, you're kidding me. And then you craft a barrel.
Hang on.
I got 2 barrels now.
Hang on. We do only need 2 plastic to make a fabricator.
Okay, we can make that.
We can make that as we stand. It needs 3 glass, 2 steel, 10 aluminium, and 2 plastic. We have 2 plastic. It just takes carbon and the gas that's in the foundry. So I'll just go and whack together the plastics we need, and we can try making a fabricator then.
Yeah, let's try that. I want to see what the fabricator can make.
Yeah.
And there's still glass and stuff in here, so I'll let you grab that out. I don't want to touch this box now that it's not working again.
Now that it's bugged out. Well, I think grabbing stuff out of it's kind of safe, but putting stuff in it seems to not be as safe.
Right. And it was fine when you first got in. I'm not sure what changed. What? Ah, Bob started some shit. Damn it, Bob. He sees a Colossus alien. He's like, I got this, guys. Don't mind me.
Get off my turf.
Alien butt cheeks. Get out of here. This is our house.
Alright, so I'm just missing steel. You said you made some steel. Did you have steel, sir?
No. I used the steel to make another barrel already.
That's fine. I only need 2.
I hope we have the resources to make it.
Magnesium, iron, aluminum. Ooh, might be tight on the aluminum.
I have 7 aluminum on me. That I can give you.
No, we've got the perfect amount. We've got the perfect amount.
Good. Good.
So that's 2 steel plates. Oh, they were still in the forge. Okay, fabricator goes down inside. So I think I've got everything I need to make the plastics and then other bits. Yeah, I know I'm starving, guys. I just have to eat more alien meat, and the alien meat's freaking me out a bit. All right, I'll eat it. There you go. I ate some alien meat.
Go.
Don't get through the door while you still can.
We still need a couch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know we need a couch, but come on now. We need
Require
some
it.
things first. So, plastic.
Couch.
Yes, I can make plastic.
It's a survival
1,
situation.
2
Prioritize
plastic made. We have plastic, and then, technically, I can make a fabricator that goes in the middle.
Oh, it's like right in the middle.
That's the only place it can go.
Okay, so that's how they get you to expand your colony, if you can only have these big things in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go for it.
And boom.
Boom. Boom. Fabricator. Let's see what we got here. Fabricator can make, this is how we make wires, which we do need gold for. We can make wires. Circuit boards, that's going to take plastic. Glass containers, assault rifles, dart guns, and batteries. This is how you replace the battery on your flashlight. Though that doesn't seem to actually work yet. Here, you take a look. Wires. If we can make wires, that means we can make... Well, I was going to say large satellites, but that's circuit boards. Large satellites actually fairly cheap. 8 steel, 12 aluminum, and 1 circuit board. What does it take to make a circuit board?
2 plastic, 2 gold, 2 lithium.
We have lithium. Well, we did.
I think we'd need to worry more about things like water reclaimers first, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, the satellite is it'll tell you where resources are, I think.
Oh.
Improve radar sight near its radius of effect, depending on the design, will allow the sight of creatures, minerals, or enemy players. I was thinking minerals would be really good. What can we build inside? Oxygen generator would be good.
Yeah, exactly. There's a few bits inside that I think we could really do with.
Though we don't seem to be. It says this supplies oxygen inside the habitat. It doesn't seem like that's a system that works yet because we don't use oxygen. Oxygen isn't even a problem for us.
Oh, it says you will start replenishing oxygen regardless of your suit's condition. I wonder if that's anything to do with... I don't know. I think some of these mechanics aren't in yet, basically.
Yeah.
But
it sounds like the having a hole in your suit is supposed to be a bigger deal than it is right now because it's just a quick click of a button of something that never runs out, which is duct tape.
But yeah, we've got kitchen, which looks important. We got like maybe one of these other lockers works better. What else is in here? That's kind of it. Other than going to the other structures and seeing what happens when you build a laboratory. Which is a big endeavor. That's 20 gold, 5 lithium, 3 circuit boards, 5 diamond, 10 wire.
Yeah, it's the circuit boards and the wire. Like, we have the gold, I think. We don't have any of the diamond.
20 gold. Yeah, but that cave, apparently, you went into had both lithium and diamond.
Yep, it does have lithium. I didn't see diamond, but I didn't go all the way in. Like, it...
And that's the one you need. Of course, there's the biodome as well. Growing stuff could be quite cool to try out. But yeah, the laboratory is the one you need to potentially build vehicles, droids, and stuff. So that is a long way away. There's a lot of play time invested in trying to get hold of that.
Yeah, definitely. The diamond's the big thing there. What was the circuit boards? Like, what do we... Let me look at this. Oh, you're using it.
Sorry.
No worries. Let's see. Fabricator... circuit boards, lithium, gold, and plastics. The plastic's going to slow us down the most because we have to keep running over and getting hydrogen. That's a pain. Well, we're about 2 hours into this stream. I say we cut it here.
Yeah,
And
I think the next thing we should probably do is invest a bit of time off stream, kind of get a bit further, so that maybe if we come back and do this again, we can show a bit later on in the game where we've got some of this stuff set up and not perhaps all of the grind of us running backwards and forwards and trying to find all of it.
yeah, I mean, unless you guys want to sit and chill with us and watch, this is kind of like a pseudo Let's Play where we just keep playing new versions of it and experimenting like what we did today. Like, let me know in the comments below on both of our channels. You're in the wall right now, sir. You were like halfway through the wall.
I can shoot outside.
I think there's a firefight going on outside. Oh, you're firing. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I really want to get the vehicle structure out. Like this thing. Let me open up the structure. The laboratory will allow us to build droids, vehicles, and spaceships. That sounds epic. Now the question is, can we design those? Can we do anything cool with them and make them custom to what we want? I don't know. How easy will the game get at that point? Something we'll have to take a look at. But all right, guys, if you enjoyed this, please hit that thumbs up button. It does us a great favor on both my channel and Wasted. If you want to see this in another POV, check out Wasted Space's channel. I'll put a link in the description below. Thank you, sir, for joining me on building this fine habitat that we built.
Yeah, it was great trying it out and actually getting some progress done. Actually seeing what this thing starts to look like once you got some things built out. I'm kind of intrigued. I love the style of it so far.
Yeah, it's very the Martian inspired, with the duct tape to fix the holes in your suit, and yeah, even the airlock. I'm just sitting here going, is this going to explode because we used it too many times?
Soon.
Soon. Airlock explosions. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next stream. Later, everybody.
Take it easy, guys. Thanks.